Evolution once made a decision so strange. It stretched a single finger several feet long and turned it into a wing. Before birds ruled the skies, before mammals ever attempted to leave the ground, a reptile had already solved powered flight. And it did it with one finger. Most people call it a pterodactyl. They're wrong. Its real name was Pterodactylus, and it represents one of evolution's earliest successful experiments in powered flight. But here's the part that makes it extraordinary. It wasn't built like a bird. Bird wings are supported by multiple fused bones and feathers. Pterodactylus took a completely different route. Imagine your ring finger growing several feet long. Now imagine that finger becoming the main structural beam of a living aircraft. That's exactly what happened. One elongated fourth finger extended outward, and a flexible membrane of skin and muscle stretched from that finger down to the body and legs. That single finger held up the entire wing. No feathers, no layered bone structure like modern birds, just skin, muscle, and tension. It sounds fragile. It wasn't. Its bones were hollow, reinforced internally with thin struts like natural carbon fiber, lightweight, strong, engineered. This wasn't a monster flapping wildly in the sky. It was a precision glider, built for efficiency, agile, lightweight, optimized. And that's what makes Pterodactylus so important. It lived about 150 million years ago during the late Jurassic. Europe wasn't what it is today. It was a chain of warm, shallow limestone lagoons, small islands, calm tropical seas, marine reptiles swimming below, small dinosaurs moving along the shorelines, and above them all, Pterodactylus gliding silently against a Jurassic sky. It wasn't enormous. Its wingspan measured roughly 3 to 5 feet, about the size of a large hawk. Hollywood turned it into a screeching sky monster. Reality is more impressive, because real flight is harder than fantasy. Here's something most people never think about. Flight isn't just about wings, it's about launch. Gravity doesn't care about ambition. So how did it get airborne? It didn't just flap and hope. It crouched, vaulted forward, and exploded upward using all 4 limbs in what scientists call a quadrupedal launch. Its powerful forelimbs acted like a pole vaulter's push. One explosive motion. Wings unfold mid-air. Lift takes over. Air replaces ground. And suddenly, the finger becomes an aircraft. Once airborne, it glided over lagoons, scanning for movement below. Its long, narrow snout, lined with sharp teeth, allowed it to catch fish or small marine prey near the surface. Efficient, precise, minimal wasted energy. This wasn't brute force evolution. This was aerodynamic problem solving. And that's the real story. Pterodactylus wasn't the biggest pterosaur. Later species would stretch wingspans over 30 feet. It wasn't the most extreme. It wasn't the last. But it was one of the early proofs of concept. An evolutionary prototype that worked. Before birds dominated the skies. Before bats. Before anything feathered or furred ever cracked the air. A reptile stretched its finger into a wing and broke gravity. Not with power, not with size, but with design. Sometimes evolution experiments. Sometimes it fails. But sometimes it creates a finger that learns to fly.